feel the call to call matchup is he's a pretty good hero against Phantom Lancer.
It's a, I'd say, TA favored matchup for the first couple of levels, and then later on Kunk can start to come ahead. Really depends on if you hit torrents on the refracts. Wow, that was... What? That shouldn't happen.
He's got a full-time job protecting his Pangolier. Moves on the run, and then turns around. Ready to battle into Kez.
You have this great scenario for BA where Moo's just able to free farm bottom alone. He's got the Oov, the Soul Ring, and just dagger spam. Pango can't trade, especially when he starts behind.
So they look to change the Oh, okay, top lane. Now it's going to be the Lich who's in trouble.
Again, just feels way too easy.
The smoke's already breaking. The Observer Ward's on the side. And now, well, up against Disruptor, Kunkka will arrive. Maybe not ready for this one, Bars. He does actually have mana for the arena if he wants to pop it up, but the ship's going to connect. And they've got the hero kill they want to. Brax will fall. And with a haste rune, Kunkka chases down Moose underneath the tier 1 tower by Carapace, and that's your reliable stun. Moose trying to have a crack at Pangolier. Oh, they're missing once again. The spear going to miss out from Brax. Chain Frost. Moose has to move himself away. FBZ able to actually Fiend script up.
Nice play by Fear. Got the sleep on Lich to ensure there was no interrupt.
And without that Sinister Gaze, quick impale will allow Lich to retreat, but they lost the Pango. Not exactly what Boom was looking for, and well, Outpost can be taken, but it's 12 minutes, so it has no real effect.
Yep.
Bite of Fear.
Yeah, the bright spot for Boom is really just this Kunkka. They can find a glimpse, however. This is certainly a dead Nyx Assassin. The problem is that their PL just isn't having the game you'd like. Whenever you're forced to play defensively, PL is not really someone that wants to farm the jungle, with the exception of the Mars ult.
They're going to try and fight up on top lane. Kunkka lines up for the first hit, and then with the Sinister Gaze, they ensure the Moo's going to stay in range with the X-Mark, pulling him back. They have to battle inside the Storm. The Glimpse, again, just trying to create a little bit more space. Hyde looking for his target. He's looking for Moo over in the corner, while Kunkka pinned up against a wall by Brax. Moo still continuously on the run by the Fiend's grip. Kunkka just cannot continue his attack, and Moo will Spectral Dagger TP away to safety. And everything that Boom started, they're not going to get, but they're still trying to get a rebuttal. So at least he can keep Moo bouncing around and actually Spectral Haunting in. He's managed to regenerate up, so already straight back into the fight. And now it's Hyde who's on the run from Moo and not the other way around, actually giving Moo the double kill with his arrival back to the top lane.
Great presence of mind from Moo. He knew Nyx was in the vicinity, and instead of trying to just run to the tower, he instead daggers all the way up top and then resets, comes in with the ultimate. Excellent job. That's the sort of spatial awareness you expect from a player.
And they get that fight before the Diffusal Blade was done on PL, before he wanted to join that fight.
Build up he bought.
Yeah. So TA's able to get hit hard. You're going to lose the Lich in the river.
I feel like we've said that quite a bit today.
I definitely feel that. Like how X-Mark and Torrent is split. And once again, like Boom, they're just very closely. Radiance is coming in for the Spectre. They're going to try and kill him off and slow it down. Well, that Swashbuckle's very much off target. Into the Rolling Thunder. Able to get his first hit. The ship's coming in too. Able to hit both the support as well as the core. This is just perfect use of the rocks. An FBZ double kill on Moo and Moose. And now they'll follow in towards Bane. The arena comes up from Brax. Able to spear FBZ over onto the corner. But Kunkka will play from the middle. Combining him with the Torrent to put the Temple Assassin back up in the air while Nyx keeps the chain control going. TA, Chain Frost bounces out with the Sinister Gaze. They hold 9 in position, and that's 2 huge cores of BA that gets picked off. This tier 1 tower drops. Nyx Assassin can cause a lot of problems as well. Now the Glimpse pulling back over on the Pangolier. There's a lot of damage already. Kunkka going to throw out the combination, but there's no one to really do anything with this. They're just bailing out. Pango's dead. You took the tier 1 tower. By that, you want to follow up with the rest of the combination. Bounty Rune gets grabbed as well. Disruptor's trying to stay out. He does not have Static Storm. Roshan dies to the dire side. Who's got the Aegis? The Immortal hasn't been picked up just yet. The Chain Frost right in the middle. Now, who can actually get out of this one? It's going to be Mikoto. He's got the Aegis of the Immortal. Everything goes the way the back of Boom. They're going to lose Mars. They're going to lose TA. And X-Mark spot wants a little bit more. They've got Moo. They're going to bring down the Spectre. This was meant to be BA's time. BA's place to win. And now they're going to lose 3, potentially 4, as Bane also getting caught in the run back. No extra stuns available to have the damage onto the tier 2 tower to kill off Fear.
This all comes down to Moose doesn't have his Disruptor ulti active because they got it the kill mid with it. If they don't have that information immediately, they're not going to get there in time. And they make the exact right read. But again, question, like, BA, what are you thinking, babe?
That's a good question, what they're thinking. Unfortunately, we're not mind readers. Brax looking for his target. All he's got is that wonderful old courier.
Oh yeah, the X.
Glimpse They get the pick up. That now a quick little nightmare. Kunkka. He's got
back.
the Aegis to the Immortal, however, trying to get all the way back once again. Like the early pipe over on Mars. Then you have the Radiance. TA can be the focus damage because you have to have these long drawn-out fights through Coco Rum. Now, TA in a world of hurt, being trapped up, at least spent the money so as the BKB, but it's never-ending stuns from the Rolling Thunder and the boat combination. And they get more. They caught Fear underneath the tier 2 tower. FBZ, he already knew he'd stunned up 9, more than enough to get the kill, so he quickly moved on looking for another target. 1 is not enough, 2 gives a huge opening. And now they're going to take the tier 2 tower in mid and pressure the mid tier 3.
And this is the boom I expected to see. Right? Yesterday they got kind of rolled by Aster.
Yeah, but it was also Aster.
True.
Like, keep that in mind.
And yeah, now they just look like they might straight up win the game. 25 minutes in, they're hitting a tier 3, forced glyph, but you know, you're going to have a Satanic soon on the PL. Dream of Cell, really unkillable.
You still have the Aegis.
And a BKB on the Kunkka. X
marks a spot. You also have to release is able to deny that from the Disruptor, so no easy combination. But tier 3 tower, 25 minutes is gone. Oh, glimpse. Kunkka. You remember, he's still got the Aegis of the Immortal, and what do you got? You glimpse him back to try and force some kind of reaction, but there is nothing to have.
Move finishes a Yasha, but just not an item that's really going to increase his relevancy. Doing the same, just trying to scale. Like, who's actually able to play with your TA? You can't press your advantage like you want to. Dream of Cell's had a free time.
Up in the air, got his Yule Scepter of his own, but currently caught inside the storm, waiting it out. Fiend's Grip is controlling FBZ, but now the Rolling Boulder finally being freed. Disruptor has gone down, and Bane trapped around the corner of PL as well as the Kunkka. No way to really get some distance on this. Inspector Moo trying to do it as well, Spectral daggering up and down the riverside, but now he's dropped too. There, this game feels like it's practically over. Nine's trying to run away, but the X marks his spot back into the Wet Feet Torrent. He's gone. Tip him all you want. This PL is most definitely online, and they could just go straight down mid and take this lane of racks.
He wasn't even forced to use BKB on the Kunkka. And another concern, right? Business Associates, their heroes just aren't nearly as tanky. Like, they're all hovering around the 2,000 HP mark. Kunkka, 3.2. The Satanic PL with 2.7 on Angie Treads. And the Pango, yeah, sure, he's a little squishier, but he gets the damage reduction, he's got a Yules for himself, and he's not really targetable in the duration of his ultimate, so who cares if you take him out? This is going to be a Rax.
Boom's also buffed up by the tier 3 items. There's also arrived from inside the jungle, and BA can't get out to get anything. They've got one repair kit. So you've got Spider Legs, Nyx Assassin. That's a crossover of insects. And now it's 2 lanes of melee racks gone.
That's a good point. They got some really nice items too. The Quickening Charm, the cooldown reduction on the Pango. They got an Orbit Destruction on the Kunkka.
And he's finished a full Silver Edge too, so they're not even worried about Spectre in these fights.
You know, how did I not bring that up? Of course you go in Shadowblade, because late game you need that break mechanic. That's part of the reason, you know, TI8, you know, OG were straight up first 2ing the Spectre every game, right? They'd stack it with damage reduction, and Spectre was doing full damage based on dispersion to his enemies, but only taking post-reduction, right? But the damage calculated to enemies was pre-reduction. So effectively you would try to kill the Spectre, he'd kill all of you. And to combat that, you need break. It is the only thing you can do to mess with the numbers enough to actually give you a chance to win the game. And this Kunkka is, of course, preparing for this. And it's quite nice because there's very limited ways to break nowadays, right? And not just that, they have Nyx too. I forgot, they have Nyx ultimate. Like, wow, they picked Spectre. I mean,
yeah.
The Spectre, the more you think about it, with the benefit of hindsight,
it wasn't the greatest last pick of the game.
More questions.
Well, Bane's in trouble. Fear isolated on the side, while it's just going to be up to Pango and PL to stay on top of Brax. He's got no mana to work with. That's also going to be the gem going to be lost. It is bouncing him around on the wall, bone dry and brought down. That's not where you want to be, Hyde. Yeah, just TP, dude. You don't have anyone to... Okay, never mind. You got Spider Legs. He's back down again. Top lane. Move. Break's already out. Move. He was just sitting looking at the tier 3 tower. And he can look there for a while longer. 64 seconds to be exact. That's the game, right? Like, PL comes in, Spy Carapace gets the stun over on the Disruptor. He's using Thunderstrike to try and clean the wave out. And Nyx just Spy Carapaces it.
There's no buyback on the Spectres, at least.
TA's dead too. She'll go up in the air. She'll BKB quickly. Looking for her own target. Diffusal, 2 seconds. Meld dodge.
Love it. Just as the grip could have come out from Fear, an immediate dodge away. in more defensive play, but you force the BKB. Top lane, FBZ is going to shove out that wave. You're going to look to secure Megas here. 27 seconds on the respawns.
Fear still hoping to try and find that target. Know which one's the real PL.
Spectre, okay, not over just yet. Move finished Manta, that's why he doesn't have buyback, but like, look at this net worth, man.
Yeah, it feels over.
Dreamcell is 6k ahead of the game. He's a Phantom Lancer. He's a Phantom Lancer. They got both outposts there. They're securing all of the runes. Roshan has just spawned. It's as if they wrote the script themselves.
And PL now has a Basher to add to his arsenal. Going in for the Abyssal Blade, leaving the Butterfly behind.
That's the right move. The new Abyssal's just so good. The positioning advantage he gives you as well.
And then he doesn't care about the BKB, the Templar Assassin. BA are coming out, they're 4 men smoked up, and they drew the line to wrap around the back of Roshan and get in. It is taking a while because only PL is attacking Roshan. This is so different the way BA did. They had everyone inside the pit. Nyx Assassin scouting out, puts the Spy Carapace up. The kinetic field's there too, but now Brax is the one. He'll get the arena out and done. They have moved off Roshan. Boom want the fight. They want to get hero kills. Mars completely out of mana. 9's BKB wearing out in 1 second time as FBZ rolling, thundering through. Now everybody just consistent stuns. Brax, he's trying to get up the hill away. At least that shield block is doing some work for the moment, but the Chain Frost also goes to work with the Sinister Gaze. They just pull straight back in. 9 will also fall. They have no defense left and really no more hope. Mars TP's out and BA GG out. This game is done, dusted, and Boom is 1 game up in this elimination best of 3. This is the first round.